But that ends this tag of what? So that ends this who, what, or where. No. No. So that ends this who, what, and why tag. Who, what, or why tag. Hello and welcome to my porch. My name is Roy. I am a home cook and amateur baker, and I am here on this channel typically sharing recipes that have helped me to lose over 125 pounds, whether those recipes are mine or someone else's. Now today obviously is a tag because I am out on the porch. I don't know how much longer I will be out on the porch. Today it is a bit chilly, and it's just gonna keep getting worse. Sandy from Let's Get Fit with Sandy, who came up with these questions, she wants to see me sitting out here in a blizzard. Who knows? I may. I'm up for it, depending. I mean, if I don't have to travel in a blizzard, I'm fine. As long as the electricity doesn't go out, I'm fine. As long as I don't lose internet, I'm fine. Anyway, so Sandy did come up with these questions this week, part of her November cluster of questions, and I was tagged once again by my friend Kim over at A Girl and Her Phone. So thank you, Sandy, for coming up with the questions, and thank you, Kim, for tagging me once again. So let us get on with the questions. Number one, this is a who, what, or why tag. Who would you thank if you could pick one person, living or dead, for his or her influence on your life? The first person that comes to mind would be my mother, for raising me and my siblings on her own. Yeah, I think I was going to say Paul, because the two of them would be the biggest influences on my life. But if I go with the biggest influence, I would have to start off at the beginning with my mother. So I would say my mother for raising us, showing us how to persevere, showing us how to get out of bad situations. She was in an abusive marriage. She was on welfare for a time, but put herself through nursing school to become a nurse. So I would say my mother, and if I could get a second person, that would be Paul, because my life has changed so much for the better since I met him that I can't imagine what my life would be like if I hadn't met him. So I know that was kind of a sneaky way of getting two in, but listen, this is my tag. I'm going to do it my way. Okay, number two, what is one thing you'd love to do as a family? We don't really do much as a family, like my family I'm talking about. The only thing we do enjoy doing is when we get together, we always have a good time. And that could be for a party, just for getting together, just to hang out. So yeah, I think that's the one thing as a family, we love to just get together, have fun, goof around. Especially my sister and I are always cracking each other up. And yeah, so I would say just getting together. Number three, who or what made you laugh the loudest this year? Okay. I don't know if anyone will be offended by this. I'm going to put a picture of it here, I think. I found, well, I'm not going to put it there yet because I want to explain it first. But there was a meme, every time I look at it, it just cracks me up. Paul does not get it. He's like, why is that so funny? And I'm starting to laugh just thinking about it. It is a picture, well, no, it is a clock, like a wall clock, with a picture of Jesus on it. And the caption says, Jesus, would you look at the time? See, I can't even say it without laughing. So I'll put a picture of that here. Cracks me up, obviously, every time. Don't know why. I find it so funny. I love wordplay. And that is one of my favorite things. And that just has cracked me up since I saw it. I don't even remember what it was. Every time. Okay. 4, what are 3 things that always make you smile? Definitely my nieces and nephews when they were kids, constantly, even now, can still make me smile. But especially now we have the next generation of nieces and nephews. So I have great nieces, great nephews. Just seeing those little kids, seeing them learning, exploring, doing things like that, that always makes me smile. 2 other things. Paul always makes me smile in that I know that my life is so much better since we met. So that I would have to say Paul always makes me smile as well. Not that we're always happy-go-lucky. We do have our moments. But overall, in the general sense, I would say Paul. And, I'll have to say the Jesus clock. I can't help it. Always. Because I can't think of anything else. Anyway, 5, what friend or family member do you wish was at your table? That would definitely be my mother. It's been just over 4 years now since she passed. And yeah, I would love to see her sitting across from us, joking with us again. That would hands down be the one person I can think of. 6, what is your favorite tradition? We don't really have traditions. We used to, Paul and I used to do Christmas dinner, not Thanksgiving, which this is more geared towards Thanksgiving, but as far as traditions, we don't really have traditions. Paul and I used to do family dinners for Thanksgiving for like 50 people. This was his idea, not mine. I like to cook, but not for that many. That stressed me out big time. But I managed to get out of the kitchen so I didn't have to deal with that stress. I know that sounds odd that I have a cooking channel and I didn't want to be in the kitchen. But all of that stuff with my ADD just overwhelmed me and I couldn't cope with trying to juggle everything. So a meal for 2, I can manage, no problem. Baking something, not an issue. But that big kind of, no, I could never work in a restaurant, nothing like that. Anyway, I'm getting off track. We used to do that, and the cooking part obviously wasn't my favorite part, but I got to dress up The first year we had his aunt dressed up as Marie Antoinette, and I will put a picture here showing you that. And then the year after that, I got to get out of the kitchen so that I could be Santa Claus and his aunt was Mrs. Claus. That was a lot of fun. So every year I would be like the costumed person along with his aunt who gave the gifts to the kids, who was kind of like, we were there as like entertainment, as a photo op kind of thing. So we did Mr. and Mrs. Claus, then we did, I believe the next year was Alice in Wonderland when I was the Mad Hatter and she was the Queen of Hearts. Then we did the Wizard of Oz. And I don't think we dressed up for that one, did we? I don't think so. But anyways, that was a lot of fun being in the entertainment side of the party there. That was one tradition that I liked. Long-winded way of saying we don't really have traditions, but that one thing, we can't do it anymore because I have my health issues, Paul has a few health issues, people are more scattered. It's just not as easy as it was. Not that it was easy. So we don't do that, but that was the one I can think of. Otherwise, my family does not have traditions. 7, what strange or quirky traditions do you have? Again, don't have any traditions, so I definitely don't have any strange or quirky ones. No, nothing. 8, would you rather eat turkey every day for the rest of your life or never have mashed potatoes again? I would easily eat turkey every day for the rest of my life. I love turkey. I also love mashed potatoes, which is why in last week's I chose the mashed potatoes over the turkey. But this time it's turkey, eat turkey, or no mashed potatoes. I'm eating the turkey and keeping the mashed potatoes. Why not? Number 9, would you rather drink apple cider with gravy or hot chocolate with cranberry sauce? Easily hot chocolate with cranberry sauce. I think chocolate and cranberries, I've had chocolate covered cranberries before. I have some spiced cranberry skinny syrups, and I am going to try, I tried it in a white chocolate and it was good, but I'm going to try it in a chocolate, and I'm sure that'll be good because chocolate covered cranberries I've had, so I don't see why that would be an issue. But mixing apple cider with gravy, no thank you. And by the way, if anyone is interested, I do have a code for new customers for Jordan Skinny Syrups down below in the description box, as well as my Fiber Gourmet and my Amazon storefront, along with other things. But since I was mentioning Skinny Syrups, I figured I'd throw that out there. And I do get a small commission off of the Skinny Syrups and the Amazon, but not the Fiber Gourmet pasta. Anyway, there's my little plug for the moment. 10, what piece of advice would you pass on to the next generation to establish their own traditions? As I've said, we don't have traditions really in my family. If I were to say anything to people who were looking to start traditions, I'd say just do what you love. It's like, don't try to force something, don't do something because everyone else has done it or your family's done it. If you don't like it, come up with something new. Do something that you love. If you do something that you love, then you're just gonna enjoy it all the more. So that would be my response. Like I said, we don't really do traditions, so I don't know what else to say. So that ends this who, what, or why tag for this week. I am, of course, going to tag Jenn Steve over at Embracing Chaos with Jenn, Mr. and Mrs. Chaos. You're up. your turn to answer these questions. So I hope that you enjoyed this tag. If you did, I hope you will give me a thumbs up. And I hope that you'll subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet and you are looking for recipes to help you on a weight loss journey. Another reason to subscribe is this coming Saturday, not the 9th, not the 19th, get it together. This coming Saturday, the 13th, at 6 p.m. is the deadline for my giveaway. So subscribers can go check out that video and do as you are asked to enter yourself into that giveaway. From what I've heard, it is a generous giveaway, but I wanted to share some of my favorite things, some cooking things, in order to express my appreciation for all of you and all that you've done to help me build this channel. I'm already heading toward 2,000 subscribers and it hasn't even been 7 months yet. So I really appreciate that, and so I came up with this giveaway. You can check out that video. I'll put a card up here. I'll also link it down below in the description box, along with a bunch of other channels that do these tags or just do weight loss content. So hit that notification bell for the next time I do upload any sort of video, and comment down below what your responses to some of these questions are. What traditions do you and your family have? I'd be curious to know. And also, you can follow me over on social media. Here is my Instagram handle, as well as 2 Facebook groups that I am part of. One is mine, Recipes with Roy, and the other one I co-admin with Jennifer Lynn from the Jennifer Lynn channel, as well as Bree Coleman from Balancing Life with Bree. So join us over there. There are lots of people with tips, tricks, recipes, and support. So definitely check those groups out. And I guess that wraps it up for this chilly November day. So I'm going to go inside and warm up. Maybe make myself that hot chocolate with some of the spiced cranberry in it. Sounds good. So until next time, bye.